Hello, everybody. Okay, so today is my second episode. Give me a round of applause. And today we have a special guest, okay? But before we introduce her, last time I didn't have a name, okay? But today I have my whole title. And I want to say it. My podcast is going to be called For Me, Not You. Because I'm doing it for me and not you. Literally, okay?
Period.
Tell him, okay? So, this is my special guest, my sister, Sugar Mama Jasmine.
The one and only.
Hello, I know that's right. Y'all want to know how we got these names though? So this is Sugar Mama Jasmine. I'm Buff Daddy Giselle, okay? Tell them how we got our names.
It was a TikTok, okay? And she went viral.
Y'all, it was an accident. So what happened was, we in a grocery store, busted, right? And y'all, I think it's Jasmine is like, she got the money. You know, she got
okay,
the
what
funds.
happened was we were at Albertsons. We were at the store. And our mom's on the phone. She's telling me, oh, we got to get this. We got to get this. I have Giselle pushing the cart because I'm on the phone. When we hear, what do you need? What is it? What else? That one too, that brand, okay. And Giselle's pushing the cart, just making her TikTok in the back. And
y'all, this car was full of waters that day. Y'all, it was literally like 8 cups, like 4 and 4. And I was pushing the shit out that car. I was like, and Jazz she's just, like I said, she on the phone with my mom. She just throwing everything in the car. I'm looking at her like, you too nice. Like, you got too much money. Y'all know, my mama don't do that off-brand shit, okay? She don't want them Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She want the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She don't want the little off-brand one. You know, she bougie, okay? Yeah, so then Jazz, and she always works at, like, she always have money. Every time we ask for something, she get it. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it, okay?
I am the older sister that would get you absolutely anything and everything with an attitude. I'll be, seriously? All right, whatever. Just get it now before I get mad.
And I'm gonna get it. I'll be like, thank you. I can't. Oh my God, y'all. One time when Jasmine stopped working all these jobs, right? So she didn't have as much funds as she usually do. We went to Walmart and I asked her for a bag of chips and she said no. I was waiting for like you can get it. You can get it. Fuck no. I really end up not getting it. Oh, I said, this is ghetto over here. Like, this is ghetto, okay? And they call me Buff Daddy Giselle because I'm always doing the heavy lifting, okay? I'm like the dad. You know, I'm the one that moved the fucking couches, the damn, all this. And she just buys the stuff. And I gotta do the more life lessons, okay? And just
she's the physical labor and I'm the financials. That's what
I'd rather have it like that anyway, okay? All right, let's get into it. How are you feeling today? Like, let's get in the mental check going on. How you feeling?
Now that we're here, I'm actually more nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really I first do my makeup. I'm like, I got this. You know, we're at the house, just whatever. It's not that big deal. Now I'm over here like, okay, this is real. This is real.
We getting ready this morning. I'm like, is she trying to talk to me? It's like, no. I said, girl, save this shit for the show. We is gonna be talking at the show. We gonna waste our energy. We gonna have nothing to talk about. So we gonna save it for the show. Now you look at you nervous.
No, I'm over here. Hi, hello.
Y'all, my eyes just keep watering. I'm not crying, y'all. A little bit, but you know, they just watering.
It's because I'm funny.
Looking. I should let you have your moment.
Normally, we're not this nice to each other. Normally, we roast each other. We go, oh, nah. We just have an attitude.
I'm the cutest one in the family, so it really don't matter. I'm just big, and y'all can't say nothing, okay? I know what I am. Do you know what you are? Okay?
Told you beautiful. I know that.
Beautiful.
You see that? I'm beautiful.
Y'all see these tears? These are real ones now, okay? Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I'm really crying.
You crying for? Because my beauty? Okay, Giselle, you gotta be serious now, okay?
You funny, girl. You funny. Okay.
This is what I imagine you're saying in your head. Oh, don't make me roast you right now.
I should have brought some tissues. Okay.
You said, oh, make me come at you right now.
Right. Okay.
You said, of all the time, you want to be funny. This is not the time.
Thank God I didn't bake. Okay.
I think I have tissues in my bag.
It's okay. I'm nervous now, okay?
Okay, how are you feeling? You know what? Question. How you feeling about life? How you feeling about everything in general?
Who interview this is?
I'm just
kidding.
I'm just asking you.
Honestly, I'm a really Christ in the middle cry. I can say that I guess I'm content. Okay, I'm content. I feel like I'm happier that I'm finally doing stuff that I always wanted to do, but it's just like knowing me, I'm still not satisfied. I feel like an inch is not enough for me. I want big girl steps, but it's like it's all about the small steps. But I don't care about that. I don't care, and that's my problem. I need to learn how to be like grateful for what I'm doing, and like everything takes patience. But it's like I feel like I have no patience. I'm like a no, and you know that. But it's like I'm happy. I'm real happy to have somebody to talk to this time, and it's just like,
Okay.
y'all. We were supposed to do a podcast together, and but it was more like our schedule. It's like when you live together with your siblings, but it's like you guys are grown now, so it's like it's like we're roommates. We're just living together. We're not really doing.
I barely see her, and when I do see her, I'm like, ugh, get away, because I just seen a bunch of people for 12 hours. I don't want to socialize with anybody, and you go, hee. I'm looking at you like, why are you so happy for? Because that's my Monday, and I'm like, ugh.
You know what's crazy?
I got an attitude.
She say this now, but she be the main one going around. I'm butt. What you right?
On my days off, I go to her. I'm bored. What we gonna do?
And it's crazy because it's like she got her weekends off, and I have like her Sunday is my weekend. So it's like our days off just don't go online. And she got an early shift, so she be making up too early. Okay, can't do that.
I work 12 hours, 5:30 to 5:30, 4 days a week.
We need to start shaking ass and making some cash, okay? Shit, living in Las Vegas. We over here, two fine girls.
What poor? I'm poor now, okay.
Poor.
I only got one job.
That's okay.
That's why I was the sugar mama, because I had 3 jobs. At one point, I was working 100 hours a week. I was just, anytime anybody wanted anything, I was just dishing out the cash because I was so tired. I had no energy to even deal with it. I was like, I just saved my energy for work. Here, whatever you want. Here, buy this. Here, you want this? You want that?
Thank you.
And now I'm poor.
That's okay, because we're going to pour into her cup. P-O-U-R. Y'all, the crazy thing is she don't drink. She don't do none of that, okay? And that's okay, because I feel like just because she doesn't do that, doesn't mean she can't vibe. We really just be like, I smoke and just be talking, and she be like, ugh, it stinks so bad, this and this. But it's like she don't mind being around it. Like she won't judge you for it. She just not gonna do it, and don't preach pressure her to do it. Because one thing about cancers, they get fucking attitudes real fast. Yeah.
Where do we get it from?
Your mother.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
But me and my mom will go back and forth. Her cancer self, she would just, okay, just scary ass.
Not even. You gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles.
I'm gonna fight every one of them. Because she the main one, okay?
You have to pick your battles, because at the end of the day, you live with her. You know what I mean? Like, we still live at home. We still are doing stuff like...
We pay her bills.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
We do. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be like that at the end of the day. You can't be, you one for one. You can't be an eye for eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm going to get 2 eyes. Stop playing. I want both of them.
I'm not going to be like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a good heart, kind heart, and then
that got nothing with a heart. I got a heart too.
It does.
But I don't have a heart that you could take advantage of. Yeah.
Your mother's taking advantage of your heart. That's what you're saying?
She do. And my money, because my money is my heart. Okay, speaking of that, what do you feel like your love language is?
Quality time. I took a test already. I know it's quality time.
She said I took a test. What test?
The love language test.
What love language test? It's on Facebook? You got your Facebook with your business?
You know, it's a book, right?
Oh.
That's where the 5 love languages come from. It's a book. And then you, based off your answers, are what your love language is. You didn't know that?
So you think quality time is your love language?
I know quality time is. When it comes to my lover, yes, quality time is my love language. If it comes to family, heck no, give me some money. Okay? If it comes to family, it's material things.
Oh, okay.
Okay? If it comes to career, it's material things.
Because I was gonna. Okay, sorry. Keep going. Mhm.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, every category you have is different. You know what I mean? Like I had a manager who tried to praise me when I worked at Starbucks. She's like, "Oh, Jasmine, you do such a great job." I'm looking at her like, "Okay,
Where the
then.
funds at, girl?
Okay.
Where the funds at?
I'm doing a great job. Put me some extra money. Give me some, bump my pay up.
Hello.
I'm doing such a great job. Don't just tell me I'm doing a great job."
Mhm.
And I would tell her like, "You don't gotta tell me I'm doing a great job. I already know I'm doing a great job because one, I know me, and two, I'm confident in my skill. Three, that's what I feel like I'm doing a good job is when I get monetary funds."
Let me tell you, y'all. I used to work with my sister for my first job, which was Taco Bell. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Tell them what happened. Or should I?
No, I'm gonna
You
tell
want me to say
him.
how I feel?
Jasmine, she's a great worker, but she's not somebody I can work with because she the type, she those wanna be managers. You know the people that don't get paid to do it? Girl, why is you telling me go do these dishes? I don't get paid for that. You better go tell one of the other people. She's like, we're not doing that to just go do the dishes. No, I'm not doing that. She used to be so mad at me. My mom used to be like, why is she doing this and that? Go ask her. I don't know. And then she worked with my mama too at Starbucks.
I've worked with everybody in my family, okay?
She putting us on.
I gave everybody
okay?
a job. Their first job too. Mama's first job after like what, 15 years?
15 years, yo.
I put everybody on their first job and you know, it's great. I like to work with my family, but at the same time, I am a hard worker, you know, and I don't like to take the easy route.
I don't think it's taking the easy route. I just feel like a job will replace you like this. So why would I bust my behind? You see, you like I did there? Why would I bust my behind?
Even though you were cussing earlier.
We talking about the future, not the past, okay? So even though like, what was I saying?
Even though you're going to bust your behind.
Oh, why would I bust my behind if they will fire me like this? No 2-week notice and none of that. And like you said, you could replace me. I'm not going to give you my hard working because no matter how good of a worker you are, they still going to promote the laziest in the thing. Exactly. Like you said, you could get praise, but it's not nothing without that, without the money. So I just feel like I'm not going to work too hard. And I don't like people telling me what to do when I know how to do my job. Out of all the jobs
when we worked at Taco Bell, I would do everything, and all I had to do was work the window.
Hey, how's it going out there?
She would take the orders, she'd hand out the food, and I would washing dishes. I'd sweep and mop the floor. I'd do everything. I didn't do the grill, but I did everything else.
See, y'all, I would make the food. I could take orders, but I'm not doing none of the hard labor cleaning stuff. No, and that's actually when I because I ended up getting the 2 jobs. I started working at Pink Box.
Pink Box, yeah.
So. And it was just like, I was getting paid good at Pink Box, y'all. I didn't do shit but stand there with some donuts and look at the man all day. And smoke. Literally, like, that's what we did at work. And it was like, that bare minimum job, I feel like I liked it more. I ended up quitting Taco Bell because somebody ended up going to the bathroom. Like, one of the homeless men ended up using the bathroom or something, and nobody cleaned it. The manager ended up walking late at night. And mind you, it was, April at the time. It was April at the time, right? Bro, Jasmine wasn't working anymore. She wasn't working anymore.
I had just started at Starbucks.
Yeah, she wasn't working anymore. So, bro, she come in tripping like, why the fuck is the bathroom? And all my coworkers like, I'm not doing this. And she was like, Giselle, go clean it. I said, who? So yeah, I did go clean it though. I did go clean it. Boy, when she ended up leaving, I wrote my little, thank you for the opportunity to do. So she seen it that next morning because I was not playing with her ass. You made me clean that ass. I don't even clean for real. You, man. Sorry, got off topic. So you say your love language is quality time?
Quality time, yeah. When it comes to my significant other, comes to family, give me some money. It's material items. That's how we, as Asians, show love. We either give you some food, give you some money. We don't tell you, oh, honey, I love you so much. I have not heard that in years.
Where the fuck? That red envelope show a lot of love.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During last New Year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think people don't understand that when it comes to like, when I tell them my love language, I feel like it's buying me stuff. And let alone, because when I show you I love you too, I will buy you things too. Yep. Just because like I go to the store and it's like, because I thought about you. It's like, oh, maybe they'll like this so I'll get it for you. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand that from my perspective, they be like, no. But I think it's just like the
more
norm.
material stuff.
Yes, but it's like, no, that's just how, that's just how I was raised, you know. Why you think they always be having that Gucci and they Louis Vuitton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you gonna buy that bag for that love. What? We're not gonna tell you I love you. I know you do because you wouldn't be here if you didn't.
You remember the one time I made a video or it was like a video on Facebook or something like that? It was like the Asian kids don't ever tell, their parents I love you. So the guy, he was, let me see. Right? So he tell his mom, it's BGTZ. He's a loud YouTuber. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. He would tell his man, he go, man, konoi hak chao. She go, okay.
Okay.
Right? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And then I showed the family, right? We were in the Noit house. I showed the family and then they go, okay, do the tao. So I go, ta konoi hak chao. And he goes, okay, thank you so much. And he just pat me like this.
Y'all, we don't hug. We don't do none of that.
I give him a hug and he just like.
Just stand there like.
Okay. I wish I had the video still.
Okay.
That's funny, yep. Oh, I miss him.
I miss him too. R.I.P. It's okay. He's in a better place. They're watching over us on the bright side.
Tao, give me some money, okay? You heard this?
What would you have changed, if anything, about our experiences growing up?
I start? Where do I start? Oh, man. A mother who loves us.
The whole time? Y'all, we laughing about this thing. The whole time we really fucked up. Y'all, it is, and this is real life. I feel like a lot of stuff does happen at home. I'm not even going to talk about like, our home. I just think like homes in general. But especially, I feel like a lot of people will be like, they don't expect this from an Asian standpoint because I feel like a lot of people don't know about our culture. So they really think, I feel like they just think Asian people are smart and just have money. But it's not really like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for us, we're third world country, or for our native country, third world country.
Yeah, because we're Laos.
Laos is landlocked next to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and right underneath China in Southeast Asia. So people don't know about us. And when we talk about it, people
say
like,
Laos.
Oh, like, okay, they're looking at you like, sure, whatever you want. Mm-hmm. And then because we're mixed, they're even more confused. Like, you sure you're not? Insert whatever they think we are.
Because if you think about it, me and Jess are like two. She's more, man, I told you,
we are the same, but the opposite.
Yes, but this is more like.
Physically, we are opposites, but like internally, I feel like we're the same.
You want to be me so bad. Yeah, I think. Sure. I don't know. I think, what's crazy too? It's just like, you guys can grow up, people can grow up in the same household, have the same, but it's like your lives will be different, and I feel like our lives are totally different, but I'm not even going to say that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. I feel like that's what, like, I feel like the kids, the kids, I feel like they have like, they see different routes they can take, but I feel like this.
Because of us?
Yes, but I feel like this. I'm gonna get sentimental in here.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't cry, okay?
You might cry when I tell you this. Y'all, it's hard expressing your feelings, okay? It's so hard expressing your feelings.
But as a Cancer, it's not. Anyways, go ahead. Continue.
You express why you're mad. These like, as an Aquarius, I'm gangster. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. But it's like, I could say one thing. I can't look her in the eye and tell you.
Look past me, okay? Look.
But it's like, I want this to be genuine. So I want you to know. But I feel like I always did look up to you as a kid, I feel like that's why I try so hard to, graduate school, especially in white. I feel like I did little things to be, I'm not going to say to be like you, but to like follow your footsteps. I feel like you were a leader. Like you were somebody I wanted to be. You're so smart. You beautiful. Don't even like you for real. But, like, it's just, you had a lot of qualities that I wanted in a person, but it's like, I just never, I feel like no matter how hard I tried, it was like, I was never going to be like you. So I end up like, I end up realizing that, but it's like, I can just be just as good as you, if that makes sense.
In your own way, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, I feel like I have a good heart just like you. I feel like I try to be very, I'm not trying, I say try to be very smart. I feel like I'm smart, maybe not as smart as you. You're more book smart. I'm more like,
Street smart.
Yeah. You know, and that's okay because I feel like opposites attract, and I feel like everybody knows I'm gonna ask my big sister before I ask my mama because I feel like I can rely on you, and I feel bad because I feel like I know you can't rely on me as much as I can rely on you, but it's like I'm still here, man. I'll still try to thug it out. Still, if you need help, I'll help you. But it's just like that. I feel like that. If that were what I could have changed as kids, I would have felt like. Or changed as we're growing up. I feel like we should have been more in tune together because I feel like regardless, I'm gonna have your back and you're always gonna have mine. But it's just like I wish I could have your back when you really needed me. You know, I feel like the days you probably cry in your room when you be crying, the days I probably cry in my room. I really look at you crying right now.
I'm not crying.
Getting water eyes.
I'm laughing at you. I ain't crying.
But no, like I feel like that's real.
It's
Like
the
I just
air.
always, right.
The air blowing the AC.
Like,
okay.
I just always wanted to like be like you in a way, you know? I don't know, because I feel
what's
like,
crazy? I had the same thoughts. I'm like, dang, how come I don't have this, like, I don't give a F attitude? How come I feel like I'm friendly with people, but I'm not as friendly with people. You know what I mean? Like, you can have people fall head over heels for you easily.
And I still drop them. Bye.
But for me, I feel like I have to work a little bit harder. And people always see me a little bit differently. People always see me like as like somebody who has a stick up their butt, which I mean, I probably do most of the time. Not gonna lie. Like if I'm being honest, like I just think, you know what I mean? Like I'm not a rule breaker, but you are. You know what I mean? But when you break the rules, it's like you are paving the new road. You know what I mean? Like you might be over here breaking the rules, but guess what? Now you're able to direct this new path over here.
I like that you making me smile. I think because it's like I feel like I don't make dumb decisions. That's my thing. Like I feel like I'm a rule, but I don't do no dumb shit that these people be doing. You know? I feel like I just try to find new ways to do stuff, and I like when mommy always be like, my friend, you know, I always tell her, stop telling me what your friend did because you didn't experience none of that. I don't want to hear it. And I feel like it's all about, I want to try because I don't care what nobody says. How many times mommy told me not to do something and I did it and I'm like, came out perfectly fine in 2 pieces, didn't I? I mean, 1 whole piece. Sometimes I be in 2 pieces, you know, when I be smoking that lip. But like, no, so I don't know. I just feel like I want to experience things for myself, and who knows, things that worked for you didn't work for me.
You know? 100%. I know that.
Yeah,
that's
and I feel like sometimes I try so hard. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, our life is hard as fuck. I feel like, how come we have these? I'm not gonna try to compare our lives to other people, but I feel like I said, in the beginning, why would we work so hard for nothing? I feel like we work so hard and look, fucking nothing. I feel like people that do the bare minimum get so many different opportunities, or like they just get shown different things. Like, and I feel like we worked so hard. You was going to school working hours, and I feel like you felt like you wasn't noticed. I feel like I was doing the same thing, working, you know, I was working the 2 jobs and stuff. And that's why I ended up stopped working, because I'm like, man, I'm doing all this for nothing. I don't know. I think I hit it here. It's hard. But it's like, I'm grateful for, I know that we are just learning things right now, because I know in 2 years, I'm not even giving us 5 years. I know in 2 to 3 years, we're going to be successful. I don't have to be rich. I don't care about being rich anymore. I just want to be wealthy, more than stable. You know, I want to have more than I have right now. You know?
No, 100%. I feel like if I'm being honest, you know, and I'm doing this right now, just like, so I can timestamp it, so that way it's like a manifesting thing, you know what I mean? So
Manifest that shit.
When we can look back on it, I feel like I'm going through it, through the ringer, fed to the sharks, and then the sharks are like, all right, here, you nasty. And then I got ran over by a bus, and then the bus went, go, psh, and then threw me back in space, where I'm here like, suffocating and whatnot. That's how I feel like right now, but
we got fed to the wolves. Why can't Khloe Kardashian be my mama? I'm only 22. You can adopt me too. I'll sign an NDA. Yeah, I feel like the same way. That's why I feel like I do get so down on myself sometimes that you guys probably don't see, because sometimes I'll be like I said, I feel like in our family, we just raised to
just want to make the right decision.
Yes,
and
but
it's like you don't know what the right decision is because we don't have the support system to allow us to have
Exactly.
that right system.
And I think like when you want your answers, it's like you gotta ask people that actually doing the stuff you want to do. You can't just ask somebody that didn't do nothing.
Mm.
You know, because it's like you can't. I'm not listening to nobody. If I'm not gonna listen to anybody that didn't do what I want to do or is doing what I want to do because you didn't do it, so you don't know. Just like me, I don't know.
When we asked mommy something and she did it like, well, when I did it 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Look at her like, okay, that's 20 years ago.
Mhm.
You know, things change, mindset changes, bills change, the laws change, girl. What you mean 20 years ago?
Mhm.
I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm like, I can't do it like that. You know, everything is changing every single year. I mean, in 1 year we had COVID. Now 3 years later, you know what I mean? It's still here, but it's not as prominent.
Look at you looking big words. Prominent.
You know what prominent means?
Vocabulary.
You know what that means?
Why you have to embarrass me like that? You know I was gonna Google after that.
You ain't had to
What it mean?
say it again.
It's okay. They know me. What does it mean?
Do they know you?
I don't know, but just in case y'all don't know. What is it? Prominent.
Prominent in the sentence that I use it, it's saying like it's not really out there, like well known.
Mm.
You know, like it's still here, but it's not in the forefront. You know what forefront is? Like in your face. It's like in the back. In the back of the class, you know what I mean? It's still there. It's just in the back of the class. That makes sense now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like, and it's like, I feel like I'm never gonna stop being the good person that I am just because my life is not going the way I am. Like sometimes, trust me, it's like, I wanna be like, why am I being nice to these people? Like, why do I keep trying and trying when nothing is working? Because I feel like just because it doesn't work one time, maybe or 3 times, it's gonna work one day, you know? Maybe it just wasn't your time. So I just be trying to like, I feel like one thing about me, I always think about the positive. Everybody knows that. Well, on the bright side, it's like everybody knows they could come for me for happiness because I give so much, you know? But the happiest people are the saddest people. For real. For real.
For real. Yeah.
And that's okay. Because I feel like I always said I feel like I was put on this earth to make other people happy.
Nope.
Like to
Don't
heal.
say that.
But I think that because I feel
Don't say
like
that.
I can heal a lot of people because I feel like my heart is so. I feel like of course you know you need your own like. I need my own support system or I need somebody to make me happy. But it's just like, first of all, I feel like I ghost people. Like I feel like I
will drop somebody left and right.
And never look back.
But except one person. No, we already know.
Next topic.
It's hard, man. It's hard for that one. Anybody else? Easily. Ew, bye.
You know what it is though? It's just because I feel like
a girl, that's a boy, that's
yeah, but I just feel like
anybody.
That reason.
Your cousin, your favorite cousin.
Oh,
real
she
quick.
been dropped 2 years ago. You didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Real quick.
Right. Real quick. I think like
7 years ago for me.
Yeah. I think that's the reason. It's because you guys spent so much time together that you feel like this is like your one and only and this and that. But I feel like you will never know until you experience other people, you know? But I feel like you have to be open. You have to be open enough to let somebody, I'm not going to say in, but, you know, like conversate. Like, you know, I feel like right now you should date, if that makes sense. Don't date everybody you see, but I feel like if somebody asks you to go on a date, what's the worst that could happen?
I get kidnapped.
Okay.
They're the next Jeffrey Dahmer.
Man, you're not taking me on a restaurant. We not going on no dates. We don't do no picnic in the park. I don't know you. You better take me to Olive Garden or something. You are lucky I ask you for Mastro's. Okay? Shit. You gotta just experience it. Cause I'm sorry right now too.
I don't want to date. I don't want to date right now. I want to figure out who I am so that way I have a solid foundation for me.
That's
and
good.
Me only.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, if I do have somebody, whether that is that person or whether somebody new, I have me, always gonna have me. You know what I mean? I feel like with him, because we were dating for 8 years, we were in our, end of our teenage years, early adulthood years. I don't know anything about me. You know what I mean? That's like your core years where you're learning like, who am I? What do I do? What do I like?
So you be taking my advice.
No.
Okay. I'm like,
It's not even there. This was something that I had figured out like 3 years ago, but then it kind of goes to the back of my head. You know what I mean? When I'm with that person. Because I'm so wrapped over and I'm so like in love with everything. You know what I mean? Yes, it's toxic. I know.
It was toxic.
No.
I think, and I feel like this is something we are different in our lives right now because I feel like in my younger years, I was single. Like right now, I'm still single. And I feel like I found myself. Like, I feel like I'm very in tune with myself at the moment. That's why I feel like I am ready to, I think in my life right now, I am dating because I already know myself. I know what I like and what I don't like. That's why it's quick to drop because if you got one time. I feel like, of course, I had my experiences with somebody that I'm not going to say they like hurt me, but I feel like it did hurt me, but it teach me a lot of lessons. Ooh. Like I said, y'all, my life's so freaky too. Can't nobody know nothing. Okay? Ooh. It's none of your business because that person has hit the curb, Boogie.
Talking about when I was in college? That one?
Y'all, she know my business.
Is it that one or no?
I don't know which one.
What's the one when you were in college? I thought I didn't know about that one, huh?
I didn't have nobody. I talked to the same person.
Why is she lying for?
Y'all.
She lying.
This is only good. I talked to the same person for like 5 years. Shook.
Which one? Okay, then I got two different people.
Yeah, then I'm confused, girl. What?
Condom.
Yeah.
Ihani or bakani?
None.
It's because okay. The poster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already knew that one. I thought they were talking about the other one.
Oh no. Yeah, the poster.
Yeah,
but
anyways,
so it's like I have my fair share of like heartbreaks and stuff. Like, but that's how I feel like I was loyal and he wasn't loyal to me. And deep down, I knew it, but I didn't have cold start facts. And knowing me, I wasn't gonna go looking for them because you're gonna find some more stuff that you don't want to see. And I think it will. And I feel like, but
I'm crazy.
Yeah,
I will look for it.
She will,
and I'll be That's what I thought. And then because I just do it. I do it to myself. I ain't gonna lie. I do it to myself.
I just think that like I can't. I don't know. I don't want to go. And I feel like that's so bad now because I feel like we didn't have like each other on social media. But like now it's like when somebody I talk to once they add me on socials, I'll be like, no, like ew, like because I'm two different people. I don't want because I'm a Facebook comedian. I'm just trying to make the hoes laugh. Like, don't get in your feelings in this, okay? It's different
than like
about you. Exactly.
It was it was something I thought that was funny.
No, remember what's it called? For me and not you. See, y'all, that's a good one. I'm proud of myself. I had to do a lot of sleeping on this and think what I really want to say, but I feel like that's a good line. For me, not you. But yeah, ow. Jesus. Yeah. I don't know. I just think, like I said, I'm just dating right now. I feel like I'm seeing things I like and what I don't like. And I like it. I feel like I like not having to talk to somebody every day. Like, I like, I don't like to feel like I'm being smothered. Like I like to be by myself. I like to go through things I want to do. I don't want to explain what I'm doing to nobody. Because I'm grown. And I don't care how you feel about it. I mean, that's sad. Like, because I need to take my partner's feelings into consideration. But until I get a partner, I'm not going to do that. But another thing, I feel like I feel like I had somebody so I knew he was gonna be. He would have loved me, but it's more like I know that I didn't. Your face getting achy now. Get a steak face. I feel
because if you didn't even bring him around the family, is he really
exactly?
Was he really like the one?
No, and that's what.
And because I met him one time
years ago.
You know what I mean? Like probably when you guys first started hanging out. And it was just like a whatever.
Jasmine took me to go bring him some donuts when I worked at Pink Box.
It was like whatever, I don't know. I really don't have an opinion on him because I don't really care. But just listening to you talk like about, ew. It's just probably the same way you feel when I talk about who. You know what I mean? You probably
I don't feel no way.
You probably be like, you say, obviously, you always bring it. When we were on the phone arguing, you go, toxic, break up.
Break up.
Like,
I definitely did. Break up. Break
how
up.
disrespectful that was. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't
when
give a
on the
fuck.
phone.
I want him to hear it. You heard it. You heard, because you keep hurting my sister and y'all argue every day. Why? I don't feel like, and you be like, you don't argue. That bickering is still arguing every day. That's just annoying. Especially if I feel like you could be, it's like, I seen you happy and I seen you get down. It's like lately, like when you kept being in moods, it's like, damn, Jesse, every day you mad as fuck. We ain't get shit to you. We mad at that him. You know? So it's just like, why is, you know, like, why are you doing too much? Like, it's just, it got to the point and it was just like, I feel like you needed to hear that. But then when it happened, y'all, I said, I was like, oh shit. I was talking to the kids when they was peeing out the window. I was like, she was like, they broke up. I was like, they broke up. I said, she was like, yeah. I said, I was beating my face too. I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's messed up. You know what I mean? The fact that you guys were chewing it on, like, yeah, break up, break up, break up. You know, like, it's messed up to my relationship. It's just like no respect. That's gonna make me cry.
I know. I'm like, oh god, she's gonna cry.
It makes me upset because I'm like, dude, you know, whatever your feelings against this person is, you know, like that's how you feel. But also, this person has been in my life for 8 years, and if they've been in my life for 8 years, they've been in your life for 8 years.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, the fact that you can disrespect somebody who's been in your life for so long, to me, is like, wow.
Just myself.
Just, you know, like disrespect like my relationship. You know what I mean? I'm just like really? That's how you feel? You know?
He disrespected y'all's relationship. That's what it got to the point that we started disrespecting it too. Because before anything ever happened, we didn't say nothing.
Mind your business.
I can't mind my business with my sister over here crying over a motherfucker that don't even deserve her. She could have anything she wanted. And she chose, I don't care. Fuck them. For me, not you. Yeah. What? I just felt like it got to the point like, it was like, it used to be like, oh, like, of course he could come here, of course he could. But when he did that first fucked up shit, of course your family and your friends, that's why you can't tell everybody about your relationship problems. Just in general. But it was just more like, you said what happened? I'm not gonna air your business out. But it was just like after that first.
I didn't even tell you guys until literally months after.
No, you told us that day you was crying. Mommy didn't tell your business. You know, your mom was gonna tell your business.
That was already months after.
Okay, so that must have been the second time then.
Exactly.
See? 2 times and you
it wasn't 2 times. It was 2 times. Yeah, we broke up. It was a one time. The incident happened was one time, from what I know. All right, and I'm nosy, so I'm gonna go look into it. From what I know, the incident happened one time. But we kept breaking. We broke up, right? So we broke up the first time. As soon as I found out, and then after that, I was like, no, what? You know what I mean? Being a simp and whatnot. Ugh. And then, you know, got back together. But then it was making me like kind of crazy almost, where I'm like, oh, but what if? But then I'm like, oh no, because I you know what I mean? Like, I can forgive this person, you know what I mean, as long as they treat me right afterwards. Right? Like you can make a mistake. It's just like a test. You make a mistake on your test, you gotta go to the next one.
After 5 years though, you make a mistake.
I'm just saying.
That shit crazy as hell to me. I feel like therefore there was.
So when I told y'all, it was like we had already had one breakup. So then that was like the second breakup, where I was like in my head that, oh no, I can't keep doing this. And then we break up, right? And then we get back together because I'm over here like, I can't, like, the separation is harder than the breakup was. Which is, why are you gonna cry?
Oh girl, my eyes been worried the whole time.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not crying, girl.
Don't cry about me. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. Anyways,
you still talking to him. That's why you say you're gonna be okay. Yeah.
No, not like that. No.
Not like that, but she's still conversating.
Barely.
Barely is still something. You better than me cold turkey, you motherfucker.
Which I haven't talked to him. Like I said, we barely text. He'll text me every once in a while like, oh, you know, I hope you're doing good. I miss you. And I'm like, I miss him too, because I do. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Like I said, 8 years with that person. Holy freaking moly, man. 8 years from 17 to 25. My early 20s, I told you, like the end of my teens, like my development years.
Don't cry now.
Literally, like me and talking about that. She's like literally, it's like your development years. So
For sure. That's why I feel like right now it is important for you to take your time for yourself. But I feel like you will never grow if you keep a leech on you. Because at the end of the day, since you know deep down that you have love for this person, you're always going to have love for this person if you're keeping in contact some way. Even like I said, you don't talk for a couple days or he still texts you. You still giving that person, you're still enabling that person enough to get a hold of you. If he wanted you, he could get you back tomorrow because he'll put some flowers on your car, do something like this. You say that now, Jasmine, but I didn't see you fold a couple times, okay? So I don't believe shit.
If he leave flower on my car, it's whatever at this point.
Mm.
No, honestly. Because like I told mommy, I was like, if he's not like mentally going to change himself and do better and grow as a person and get rid of all like his toxic, because I feel like I'm only toxic when I'm with somebody toxic.
For sure.
But if I'm either with somebody healthy or if I have like healthy relationships that's just like all around me, I'm gonna be healthy. You know what I mean? But then when I'm folding because I'm with somebody that's toxic.
Exactly,
so
because you're letting them.
Which I'm not though. Like I said, just because whatever, like he texts me or whatever, I text him back, that doesn't mean that like, oh, okay, they're gonna get back together. No. We're not. If he really, 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 and that's gonna take more than just a couple of months, not us being together. That's gonna take like, he has to be working on himself for years. You have to show me. You know what I mean? And at that point, like he can be looking at, like I'd rather him date somebody else so that way he can like see, oh, you know what, this is like how I treated my true love, whatever he wants to call me. Like, okay, I know I treated her bad because I'm treating this other girl better, whatever it is. I think he needs to be able to get out there more and experience more love than I need to, because I know what I have and I know what I bring to the table.
The whole fucking table. Spoons, forks, and entrees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing the sides. Yeah, and I feel like in order for him to do that, he, like you said, he has to date because he has to experience. He has to experience those other people because he needs to know what he likes, what he dislikes, and how he treated But I feel like the same goes for you. I just feel like the same goes for people that are trying to find themselves in general. You need to. I'm not gonna say you need help finding yourself, but sometimes you need help because you need to know what you like and what you don't like, especially when it comes to a partner. Okay, let's talk about this topic.
I know what I like and what I don't like in a partner.
Okay. What do you enjoy most about dating?
I'm not dating right now. I wouldn't know. I haven't dated in literally so long. No, honestly. I mean, What
did you hate most about when you were dating?
When we were together?
Dating.
I haven't been dating nobody. That's the thing is you.
These topics are for nothing then.
You're gonna ask me about dating, but it's like I haven't really dated because I was in a relationship in a solid relationship. For why I'm saying solid, because it was we were together for 8 years, claimed each other for 8 years, right? I know what I like in a person. You know what I mean? Somebody has to be driven. You know what I mean? Like, I think Miss Hattie, one time. I think it was that one time, Miss Hattie, she told you like what they have, they gotta have what you have and more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And ever since then, I was like, you know what? Like, that's right. I know that's right. So that's exactly what I preach to myself. You know what I mean? That my partner has to have what I have and more.
Shout out Miss Hattie.
Shout out Miss Hattie. Thank you so much for giving her good advice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell myself. Like, they gotta have what I have and more. I know I can financially support myself and my family. Can you?
Exactly.
I know I got a car. Do you have your own car?
I mean, it's like I said, like, I don't mind if you live with your mama.
Exactly.
Because I live with my mom.
I still live with my parents.
Yes, yeah. But it's like, there's a thing like, are you living with your mama because you don't want to get something? Or are you waiting to get something better? Because I feel like I don't want to move out until I'm getting a house. But at this point, it's so bad. It's so like, I feel like this is just a toxic environment that I have to get myself out of there. So what I have bad speech, okay? Because I feel like my brain moves faster than my mouth. My mouth moves pretty fast, okay? But I feel
we got auctioneers over here.
Yeah. I'm like,
people are gonna be they're gonna think our podcast is all sped up. They're gonna be like, why are they talking so fast?
It's the Asian in us, okay? I don't know. I just think like, I'm just trying to get out the house too. So it's like at this point, I'm just trying to make some sacrifices. But yeah, it is like you have to at least match me and have more because I feel like women are all about learning. I want like especially the personality I have. I need somebody because I know I can push. If I don't like you or if I know you're softer, I can push over you. And that's what I feel like in your relationship too. I feel like you didn't. I'm not gonna say you didn't have a man, but I feel like you really didn't have like a masculine man. Like you, I feel like as a woman, you need somebody that's gonna not put you in
that one time you were like, what did I say? Like
she said some bitch. You called me bitch.
You was in the drive-thru. McDonald's.
Don't do that.
We were at McDonald's drive-thru waiting for some cookies. I think that's what it was. Probably because I wanted it. And then I think some guy was saying something, screaming outside the window, and what? He was waving his gun?
No, I don't
he said something about like, oh, like something about the gun. And I was just like, well, you need a gun to make you feel safe? And Giselle's over here in the back like,
I said, you called him a bitch.
She said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. She's over here about to die. Like, I could literally see her in the back from my peripheral. She's over here like, oh my God. She said, I don't want to laugh. They arguing right now.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, but I feel like that's why I said like I need somebody that you have to make me feel safe, and I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something like a different aura to you. Like I shouldn't be able to feel like I can just call you all types of this and this. You know, I feel like of course when we argue, I might say some stuff, but it's just like I shouldn't be feeling like that on a regular. Like I should feel like I said, I should be happy that I have, a man should be happy that he got me on his shoulder, first of all, because I'm be happy too. But I just feel like you should, like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like I need a masculine man just to match my personality because I feel like I give masculine energy myself. 100%. Not because I want to, because more of I had to. Like you said, we are the older siblings. Like I said, you gave more nurturing. You get nurturing, and I gave more like, suck it up. Like come on, like, fuck them.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really feel like you do that.
What?
I feel like you're wrapped around yourself that you don't, like, you know what I mean? Like you pay attention to yourself a lot more than you pay attention to the kids, which is like not that big of a deal, right? Because it is your own life. So I feel like you can't really say, suck it up.
What makes you say that? I'm their favorite sibling. Am I not?
You won. I got the other ones. You the one. You got
2. 1 out of 3 is 1 out of is good.
And I got 4 out of 5.
And I got 3 out of 4.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I got Jazera, Johanna, and Jet. You got me, Jet, Mommy.
I was going to say, I'd say, I'm Jet's number 2. You Jet's number 1.
No, but I feel
Sarah and Johanna, I'm the number 1.
No, because I feel like that's why I said, like, they come to me with more problems than they come to you. And you know that they be like, why Giselle know before me? Because I'm not gonna say they trust me more, but I give more what they want to hear. I feel like I give them more like, they need to, I feel like they need to be like that little rough, they don't need always like a forgive me. Because not everything should be forgiven. Like mom would be like, talk to so and so and so. No, I'm not doing that. Not because we have beef. It's because we just grew apart. And I feel like I can't keep trying to retract people when I'm growing myself. And like you said, in order to grow, you can't have negativity. I don't need no negativity if I want to grow as a person. So it's just like, what's the reason? What's the reason?
Because you're the bigger person.
Being a bigger person doesn't mean nothing. Like, okay, I'm a bigger person. Like I said, there's no beef. It's just, I just don't need you in my life right now. So I don't necessarily think, I do think I'm for me, but it's more like, I have a big heart. Like, I am for other people too. I just don't let people get over me on no more.
Because like your mother.
No, because before I used to let people, it's like, oh,
you never let people walk over you, Giselle. I've never once have I seen you or even had anybody ever walk over you.
You don't know that because you don't know how I feel at the end of the day, because I don't express how I feel. But sometimes, like, when I think back about the past, I'm like, damn, like, I feel like I used to be begging for these bitches to be like, not to be my friend, but like when somebody was mad, I'm like, why are you mad at me? No. Like, I feel like I tried everything in my power to be like, no, why are you mad? I feel like I did care. And it's like, I got grown up to be like, man, fuck y'all, because y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all didn't care about me how I cared about y'all, so I'm going to keep caring. So I feel like, and it's more like, in order for me to, and I tell the kids this too, I said, I cannot help you guys if I can't help myself right now, because everything happens with me, and that's what I wanted you to do too. I feel like I love that you love us. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you're not gonna be able to love us fully until you love yourself in any aspect that we do. You know, like I feel like you're gonna be happy for us, but it's like it's not gonna be a different type of happiness when you know you're set yourself. You know, don't be giving me dome eyes like I'm just saying one thing is going on right the other. Okay,
it kind of is because I'm looking at you like, really, it's stuff I've been told you. It's the fact that you're repeating what I tell you at home, and you're trying to tell me right now, like,
no.
I'm looking at like,
because listen,
like I ain't said that already.
Because I be listening to you sometimes. What?
Sometimes. Oh man.
Because sometimes you say bullshit.
Probably sometimes I probably just say it just to see like how you gonna react.
So, since you said about me, okay, how would you describe me in 3 words? Choose them words wisely, by the way. Before I cancel this whole shit.
Is it okay? What are you asking for? You want physical traits?
But just describe me in 3 words.
Bruh. We gonna have to be beautiful.
Oh, here she goes.
I know we got the.
She's just trying to be nice.
No. First of all, we got the
cutest in the family.
First of all, no.
Oh,
that's me right here.
Oh,
Anyways.
shit.
Anyways, the Debbie Ryan.
No, sir.
I think no.
Yes, you did the.
Oh, then
1 year. It was a Debbie Ryan.
Oh, I don't know how she did it. I just see Jatana do it all the time, so I just did it. Anyways, I know that we are probably the best looking in the family.
We talking about like
the extended family,
because I know
like
our
that.
Like Johanna, Jazera, Jed, they are.
You know, everybody's good looking, but our little family, I think we're the best looking in our family. Sorry to the cousins that's gonna watch it.
To the cousins, but my mama dare her shit.
Okay, it might be the white in us. You know what I mean? Not
because they full Asian, they cute. The kids.
Okay. Anyways, I know for sure that you're beautiful, right? You know what I mean? You're not. I wouldn't say that you're not smart, but you have. Because I don't want to say like, oh, you're not, because you're not dumb.
I think
you know what I mean?
I'm a unique. I feel like I think outside the box.
You got the riz, what everybody's saying, right? You're charismatic. You know what I mean?
Riz.
I know you have a lot of riz, a lot of charisma. What's the other one? What else do I think about you? You're funny. You're funny. Probably one of the funniest people I know.
Aww.
Besides myself.
Oh God.
Because I be laughing at my own stuff. I know I make a lot of people laugh. But then I know that if I bring them around you, I'm gonna be like this. They don't think I'm funny. I'm not that funny anymore. You know, because when you're around, like you're the funniest person. You are the person that lights up the whole room. Versus when I'm around, I'm over here like your sidekick.
But it's like when we go at it together, we like a duo, like nonstop. It's like damn, they can't tell them, we can't tell us nothing because we be in there just laughing. You know, I feel like it's because I'm fat. Because big motherfuckers is funny as hell. But it's like white people are funny too. So I'm like,
no, I think it's because you have this mentality like, oh, I'm fat, that you put it out in some other way. You know what I mean? To make you feel like better.
I'm big sexy in this little motherfucker.
I'm just saying, like, I just think because, you know what I mean? Like for me, not that, I have like my smarts, you know, like I'm very, very intelligent. So people tell me stuff, they're like, oh, okay, like I can get it easily, you know? Versus like for you might look at them like, huh? But then you make them laugh. So they're like, oh, okay. And then that's how they're like, oh, so then they know you as a funny person. And then you just are you more funny because you're the funny person? You know what it is? Sometimes I don't even try to be like, most of the time I don't try to be funny. I just really just say like what comes to my head. I guess it's just funny. But I guess it's because like I also like, you're impulsive. You know, when you say something. So they're kind of like, huh? Throws them off and they're like, oh. I think like, well, what are they? Because when we were at McDonald's and then they ask, you're like, can I get the tartar sauce with that? You go, huh? Tartar sauce? You go, yeah. Oh, because we in the drive-thru? Y'all gonna come for me. I like to eat chicken nuggets with their tartar sauce. I'm sorry, that shit is fire. And I guess like a couple days ago we ordered McDonald's and then
And I know working drive-thru, I know every little thing you could hear is like you could hear motherfuckers talking shit. So he was like, he's like, what kind of sauce? I said tartar sauce. He said tartar sauce. I said, what's to the window? What's wrong with the tartar sauce, man? I said, you judging my food? He said, no.
He said, I ain't never heard that, but I'm gonna have to try it. I said, yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Oh. There you go.
Get him.
You got it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've always just been like this. Like,
it's always been funny. You know what I mean? Because you're impulsive when you say something, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people want to be very PC about things. You know what PC is, right? Do you know? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You look at me like, sure. They want to be PC. You know, they're like, oh, I want to say the right thing. I don't want to offend nobody. And you're just kind of like,
take it how you take it.
Oh, you know, I said it already by then, you know.
But I know when to switch it up. I don't people need to understand this. I don't just be saying stuff like out the blue, like, no, and that's one thing I could say about me. I know how to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go to a job interview. Depending on what crowd of people I'm hanging out, I could switch it up. So I feel like I'm very, I wouldn't say diverse, but what's the word? What would it be?
It's a psychology kind of term. I don't remember what it is.
But yeah, like,
when you switch it up,
I can just like switch it up. It's all about who you with, and it's
your
like
crowd,
I feel like I'm good at
audience.
reading the room. I know who I can say certain stuff to just by knowing who they are. Like, I'm not gonna come out right, you know, because I feel like I'm very outgoing, but I'm very shy. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like I like to switch the scene first, you know, especially if I'm hanging out with my friends and they friends. Your friends are not my friends. Mm-hmm. It's how I feel. It's like I just be in there like
with the attitude, looking like
mm-hmm.
Because I know I have an attitude. Anywhere I go, people are always looking at me like, and I just don't mean to have a stank face. It's just,
that's why I think my sister just needs to be a model because she's a bitch. It's a good reason.
I know I am.
You know, but I feel like you just have that.
It's not even that. It's I'm disciplined.
I want to use that word, but okay.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
What makes me not disciplined then?
I feel like you have discipline, but I don't think your attitude is disciplined. I feel like, yeah, you might wake up go to work. No. You could go to the gym. Like, you're disciplined in those aspects, but I feel like you don't always have to have attitude sometimes. Like, that's not discipline. I feel like discipline is like because sometimes people mean so good to you and you just be so mean to them. For why? That's not discipline. Discipline. We gonna do that. How many times have you a motherfucker and they do shit to you? Because I'll be having to tell them like, I'm sorry.
It was the one time. Okay, we went to Hakkasan restaurant. I have to go to work. Okay, I had to go to work afterwards. So I'm just trying to get to the car, and someone's trying to ask me, "Can I get your name? What's your number?" And I said, "I gotta go." And she go, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, I have to go. Like,
it's not just one time.
Yes,
but Jasmine don't like when people. You can't hit on Jasmine at all. Like, you can't tell Jasmine that's one thing about me I could say is like,
okay, thank you. We went to the club the one time. Somebody tried to ask me. I said no.
Yeah, exactly. How many times? How many times?
Me to dance? No. First of all, I'm taller than you, boo. Like, I am. And you,
that's okay.
I'm hovering over you.
His pockets might have been fat, girl.
I don't know. I already had an attitude.
Because I should be having attitude.
Because I had already told you that I wanted to go home. It was my birthday.
I said it was 5 more minutes.
It was 30.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
You lying because I was in heels with that day and I'm not.
Yes, it was. You were like, wait until I'm 30. And I was like, okay, fine. But it was my birthday, dude. And then 5 minutes after that, when I'm already like, I just want to go home. I told you I just want to go home. Somebody asked me and I'm like, no, get out of my face. And and I'm over here like, dancing like I don't really want to dance because I was ready to go home already. I know when my social battery is out. And when I be telling you.
You have no social battery.
Yes, I do. But it just depends on who I'm around. Like, again, on my birthday, we went to sushi and you guys are just, like, oh man, I'm already dead. Like, I didn't just work 12 hours. And I was like, okay, I want to enjoy like a nice dinner with my family. And then we got your mother over here being stingy. And then you yelling so loud, everybody in the restaurant can hear you. And I'm like, bruh.
I wasn't even talking because I didn't like the food. I was on my phone the whole time.
No,
Making a TikTok.
No, you were
At
talking.
Hakkasan?
No, not Hakkasan. I'm talking about at Gorilla Sushi for my birthday this year.
Real sushi was good. Okay, we gotta do one more topic because look, we over past the time. Okay, it's gonna be last topic. How are we breaking generational barriers?
By being smart with our money. I feel like our family members are not smart with their money. They like to spend money, you know, which is great, you know, and we like to spend money too. But also for us, our bills come first always. And we're not going to be gambling our money, our extra money. You know what I mean? We're going to save it because we kind of want something. And I feel like our parents and our aunties and, you know, everybody before us, they just kind of spend their money. They're like, oh, I got, you know what I mean? They might pay their bills, but they're like, oh, I got some extra money. Or, oh, I think I feel lucky. I don't feel no luck. Okay. I'm going to work hard for my money and I'm going to find another stream of income soon.
Yeah.
You know? How do you feel like we're breaking generational barriers?
With the money thing, for sure. And I think that I feel like the love we show our siblings is the love we never got. Even though I feel like it's still not the I love you love, it's still like at least I'm here for you. You can talk to me kind of love. You get me? Like that's why I said like I love that our siblings can come to us and be like, no. Yeah. Yeah. See me. See, she don't like, no, they don't like you. Yeah. I love that they can come to us and like, you know, just talk about their problems, how their days going, like, you know, like mommy irritate them, what's going on at school, you know, stuff like stuff that's going on in their life. And I like that, you know? And I feel like I need to work on more encouraging words to say to them because I feel like I don't want to. I'm not gonna say I always say negative things to them, but it's more like I want to be able to uplift them in another way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and it's just like our money, and it's just like,
you know,
I feel like. Go ahead.
I seen this one. I don't remember if it was like a Instagram reel or if it was something on Twitter or whatever it was. I just remember it was like some sort of post I had seen. It was like if your kids are coming to you and they're, you know, say, hey, I want to show you something. And you're pushing them away, that's going to make them learn to not want to show you anything. So now anytime they say something like, you know, like, oh, let me show you this, especially like Sarah, like I noticed like she'll like say, I'm like, and even if I'm not in the mood for it, I'll be like, oh, okay, show me.
Like,
oh, okay, show me, you know, and I'm kind of like, oh, and I give like my opinion or whatever it is. But I noticed that I do that a lot. Like I'll push them away because I'm tired, I'm exhausted or whatever it is. But then I try to do it now and do better now. You know, just telling them like, oh, show me. Yeah. Show me what it is. Oh, I want to see. You know what I mean? Like being more engaged in what they're doing so that way they can feel like, okay, I do have a support system versus like us. I feel like we had a support system when we were really, really little. And then as we started to grow up, it went away. You know?
I don't know. I just know, every day I pray for us to be like our family to be successful. I pray to us to be happy. You know, like and I always tell the kids, I want them, fuck it. I want you guys to go hold college somewhere else. Get that lifestyle. Go do the dorms, you know, go do the party. Go do that. I feel like since we're young, we got to party. I'm sorry. But I want them to experience that other like life, you know. I want them like, I'm like, good. I tell them like good grades and, you know, do this. And I feel like do stuff that makes you happy. Fuck it. Jet wants the little gun. I'm gonna buy him the little gun that he wants, just make him happy. You know, Johanna wants makeup. I'm gonna try it. But it's like, sometimes it's like our bills are so expensive. It's like, fuck, I feel like sometimes I get mad because like I'm not a mom. Like I shouldn't. Why do I have to waste my paycheck on this? I'm working hard for my money. I could barely get I can't get my nails done. You know, I haven't got my lashes. You know, because since I switched, you know, the job and stuff. But it's like I feel like sometimes I get mad because it's like, why do we have to keep doing this shit? You know, but it's like we're gonna get it. I can't complain too much. But
I know, that's what I say. I try to give them what they want, but at the same time, I got to make sure, like,
exactly.
I always make sure that my bills are paid first before I give them. You know what I mean? And then if I have to, then I'll work overtime so that way they can get, you know, like, okay, let's go to Target. Let's go to Target, guys.
I'm a Walmart girl. She's a Target girl. I'm a Wally World.
You know? Like, let's go to Target. Let's go do something. You know what I mean? Okay, here, I take you guys out to eat, or here's $20. You know what I mean? Like, spend whatever you guys want to spend so that way they have something because, you know, if I can give them at least something, like they can have, you know, money to do what they want to do.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So that was we ran over a little bit of time, but that was the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for Jasmine for being here, my first guest. And we'll see you on the next episode of For Me and Not You.